So I came back from my trip over in Europe and was able to stop through Amsterdam for my connection. And they had tulip bulbs and they said plant them when I get home. So we're gonna figure out where best to put these in the yard. I have 24. I'll probably give a couple to my mother-in-law so she can have some tulips. And we'll find some afternoon sun areas that they like to grow in. But this will be fun, add some color to our yard. So we know the weather is now getting warmer because I came out today and found 2 guinea fowl eggs. The other 2 are just golf balls. But yep, it's starting. Alright, so we have these items that have sprouted. Some red onion, a couple of sweet potato little sprouts. So I'm going to go put those in the ground because I think we're definitely past any freezing nights, but we still have had, last night it got down to like 38, but the peppers did fine. We have some sweet banana peppers and some jalapenos that we got that were already started, and then my tomatoes have finally sprouted up. We have about 8 little seedlings. Tuck her back. And we also have some white cucumbers coming up and zucchini. So it's getting definitely springtime, starting everything coming up. Oh, but I did want to show you guys something exciting. So I got those tulip bulbs from the Netherlands when I flew back through from Europe a couple weeks ago, and we put 3 in this little planter, and they're slowly starting to pop up. So there's one you can see, and then a little one there. It's a little bit harder to see. Let's see if I can focus. And then the very top of the last one is back there. But the ones that I put in the ground over here, they are doing fabulous. So that one's even has an offshoot on it. So they're about 3 inches tall right now. And we just have this cage around them to kind of help protect from the chickens if they get out, and Tucker running through. But so I have 7 bulbs in that little area, and then we have 8 bulbs over here, and these ones look even better. I think they get a little bit more sun, so they got a better start. So I can't wait for them to start blooming. It'll be pretty cool. But the echinacea and the Gerbera daisies came back, looking good there. And I'll go out to the garden and show you them. So I wanted to show you guys this persimmon tree. We mowed over this I don't know how many times before we realized, there's a tree trying to grow there. So it finally started budding out this past couple of days, but we're looking forward to this becoming a nice big tree in the front yard and protecting it. And then our little blackberry patch has tons of flowers, and the bees have just been buzzing all over it. We'll be getting our bees not this weekend, but next weekend. So hopefully they stay. We don't have a hive that absconds, but we're gonna do our best. So we've hung the Japanese beetle traps about, they recommended 20 to 30 yards away from what you want to protect. So we have them strategically placed away from the garden and away from our grapes. So hopefully we can nip that in the bud before they get too obnoxious like last year. Bees in the garden are doing well. Lots of little white flowers. And our method this year that we used to just put a wire about 18 inches off the ground in between two T-posts that run along the length of it so they have something to grab onto. We think that's going to make it a little bit easier to harvest than last year. We put some fencing, just got it a little bit harder to grab all the peas. But the boxes, we have some things that are starting to come up. Obviously, you've seen the raspberries, they're doing amazing. And then the nasturtium is still growing well. Hopefully the cucamelons on the inside will sprout when it gets a little bit warmer, and use that as a little trellis to go over. The nasturtiums are climbers too, so once they find the trellis, they can climb up it. There's the raspberries. Can't wait to get a bunch of raspberries off of that. And my son's peas are doing amazing. And this Rainier cherry is still doing well. So thankful that this one survived. The other one died that we planted, but we replaced it with a more tart cherry tree over there, and it's starting to sprout, or starting to bud out. We're gonna try this blackberry again, see if we can't get it to grow this year. Last year we killed one there. And the carrots, just a few little carrot tops have started to come up. They're really hard to see, but looking forward to more of those sprouting for sure. All right, I'm gonna go plant these sweet potatoes in here with some other little potatoes that we have and get them watered in. And then I'll put the onions over in the little box that has green onions in it. Lots to do.